हेलो हेलो हेलो, क्या हाल है वीरो? वी आर बैक टू टीचर। ऑफ कोर्स, लास्ट स्ट्रीम में हमने गॉड ऑफ वॉर स्टार्ट किया था, गॉड ऑफ वॉर रैग्नारोक, बट वी विल कंप्लीट दिस गेम फर्स्ट, क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट हो गया ये। तो जल्दी से इसे ख़त्म करते हैं एंड देन कैन फोकस ऑन गॉड ऑफ वॉर, क्योंकि वो मुझे लगातार खेलना है अनइंटरप्टेड विदाउट एनी डिस्टर्बेंस। गॉड ऑफ वॉर मज़ा तो आया था यार, कुछ भी बोले लास्ट स्ट्रीम में। चलो कंटिन्यू।
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
राइट, अभी हमें वापस बैरन पे जाना है। लास्ट स्ट्रीम में क्या किया था हमने? शायद ये किया था हमने, सेकेंडरी क्वेस्ट किया था कंप्लीट, जो भी वो आइलैंड का है। अभी हमको जाना है बैरन के पास, बैक टू मेन आइलैंड। यहाँ से फास्ट ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं मेन आइलैंड पे, देखते हैं करके। और ये तो बोल रहा है ओके फ्रेयस गार्डन, ओके देखते हैं। लेट्स सी फास्ट ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते। कर सकते हैं आई थिंक। तो ये स्केलिगे है, बैरन नोविग्राड में है ना। पीछे कैसे जाते हैं? वर्ल्ड मैप, हाँ ओके। नो मैंस लैंड, ये नोविग्राड है। कैसल विलेज, यहाँ पे आना है? हाँ यहीं पे तो आना है, यहीं पे तो है।
His long search for
Fast travel.
Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse,
फिर से क्यों बता
was
रहा है
the
भाई?
key to finding the young woman.
रिपीट क्यों कर रहा है दादा? Tell the Baron Sergeant you want to take. ये बैरन तो नहीं है बचा है अभी, उसने कर लिया, सेल्फ हार्म कर लिया। इस कैरेक्टर इज नो मोर, इसलिए हमें अभी सार्जेंट से बात करना पड़ेगा। सेकंड इन चार्ज। यो सार्जेंट, अबाउट हाँ उमा। अच्छा हाँ, इसका नाम उमा है ना।
Gonna take him with me. believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so...
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Tell the person minding the stables that you are taking Uma. Stable में रखा है इसमें Uma को. What the hell?
Plowing hangover.
I'm taking
Stable
you.
master.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hardle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
क्यों भाई तेरा एंटरटेनमेंट का तरीका है क्या वो? Be awful dull without top. Find some other diversion.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove
भाई
straws up
क्या
their asses.
गर्मी है भाई.
Huh? That one of your Witcher
मार्च ही
games?
चल रहा है अभी तो.
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
सही है भाई गेराल्ट का. सबको धमकाया जा रहा है.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Kaer Morhen, finally. Back to our place. Kaer Morhen जाएंगे. इसके पे कोई कर्स है क्या? ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे. इस पे कोई कर्स है जैसे. और अभी ये इसका कर्स
What the?
हटाएगा, तोड़ेगा.
Let's go.
वो बुड्ढा भी मिलेगा क्या? क्या नाम था भूल गया. इसका मास्टर नहीं. वो भी
Looks
इसका
like we got
कंपेनियन था
company.
स्टार्टिंग में.
Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
अब ये एम्परर को क्या चाहिए भाई?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
ये इतने कट सीन्स आ रहे हैं ना, तो ये देख के क्या लगता है जैसे ऑलमोस्ट
And
हो
the
गया
Third
एंड.
Army will sweep in from the west to take
मतलब
Bangli.
स्टोरी
If I
खत्म होने
may,
वाला.
Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought
try
here
कर
for
रहे हैं.
an exchange of courtesies. Report.
क्या करी बता दो अच्छे से. I don't take orders from you. कि लड़ लूं.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity. I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment could...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
This monstrosity might be your daughter. I know where Ciri was. क्या ये करते हैं.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
अरे भाई कैसा इंसान है. क्या करूँ. Oh, crowns मिला. 4,000 crowns. I don't intend to bring her here. So be it. Confront. Should I confront? Confront करके देखते क्या होगा.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
You're biting which where would it go?
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see.
Hello.
So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
चलो इसका
So,
कर्स
how do we
लिफ्ट
lift
करके
this
देखते हैं.
curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Syria
Right,
led
I'm not
Geralt to
right.
conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
भाई थर्ड टाइम
Geralt
दिखा रहा है
needed
ये
to lift
सेम
the
कट सीन.
curse. So he
तीसरी
took
बार.
Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
ये भी कट सीन है. राइड भी मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ. ये भी कट सीन हो गया भाई. गेम खत्म. आज खत्म करते हैं.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
उसका नाम याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे. पूरा गेम की स्टार्टिंग में आया था. अभी यहीं पे होगा. थोड़ा ये
Been away quite a while.
रिजमीर है ना.
Too long.
रिजमीर था शायद इसका नाम.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Jennifer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid
That
oak
was a good
frame,
response.
down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
ये भाई कुछ बताती नहीं हर समय. सीक्रेटली करना है.
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
एक मिनट help Jennifer fix the megascope. Talk to Lambert about journeying to the circle. Find Esra, help him find the folktale. अच्छा ओके पहले क्या करूँ? Help Jennifer fix the megascope. So it all started here. सबसे फर्स्ट आप स्ट्रीम देखोगे ना, यहीं से स्टार्ट हुआ था सब. सीरी वॉज हियर एंड वी वर ट्रेनिंग सीरी. यहाँ पे सबसे पहला ट्यूटोरियल वहीं मिला था नीचे, कॉम्बैट का और स्पेल्स का. एंड सबसे पहला इंट्रोडक्शन वाइल्ड हंट का भी यहीं पे था. एंड वी आर बैक हियर. फाइनल फाइट भी यही होगा लगता है वाइल्ड हंट के साथ. वेपन्स भी रखा है बड़ा बड़ा. नहीं होगा भाई फाइट. फाइनल बॉस फाइट. लैम्बर्ट कहाँ है भाई? लैम्बर्ट चाहिए.
Leaking again. Damn it.
नहीं, फर्स्ट विल टॉक विथ जेनिफर.
Uh-oh.
क्या चल रहा है हम?
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
ऐसा क्या है भाई that you don't trust us?
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget?
Nope.
Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly,
Sage.
a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potest Acquisitor.
क्या बोला? Potest
Potest Acquisitor? Sounds fancy.
Sounds fancy.
Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple.
Same as
Grasp it
Geralt's.
firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
क्या बोला? मैंने मिस कर दिया.
Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
You have a new guest preference where approach slot in the inventory just quick access menu. Use the M plus R1. Okay. R1.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Potest Acquisitor.
Nothing here.
Find the source of the magical disturbance using the Potest Acquisitor. जो भी. ओके ये सर्च एरिया है यहाँ पे ढूंढना है हमको तो आवाज आ रहा है, कुछ तो आवाज आ रहा है।
Signal.
ये भाई लैम्बर्ट के पास से आ रहा है।
Signal's growing stronger.
ओ बढ़ रहा है, बढ़ रहा है।
Can't be far now.
ओके, और तेज हो गया।
Signal's growing stronger.
ओके, यहाँ पे वीक
Lost the
हो गया।
signal. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
पिलर के पास से आ रहा है।
Can't be far now.
भाई ये उमा का नाम क्या है? देख, उमा नहीं रखा है।
Volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
अगलीस्ट मैन अलाइव करके लिखा है।
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
यही है, इसके पास से आ रहा है।
Can we talk?
ये बात कैसे करेगा अपन?
I'm looking for Siri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
कुछ तो बताया भाई इसको, उमा को।
How can I help
He
you?
knows something that we don't know.
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs?
कोई भी रैंडम क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है।
So do I.
देख रहा है, उसको कुछ समझ आ रहा है कि कुछ भी बोल रहा है वो।
So long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Getting warmer. Witchering just never took off. Hot.
Hold this.
There you are.
हाँ,
Disturbance is coming from there.
क्या है इस डब्बे में?
What's in these crates?
Right.
Meridian bombs. Lambert made 'em.
Somebody
No
check.
wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
वेजिमीर, देखा इसका नाम वेजिमीर ही था।
How goes it?
याद आ गया मुझे।
Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Nothing here.
अरे भाई लैम्बर्ट से भी तो बात करने दे। और क्या है? और एक क्या था भाई?
No reaction to dimeridium.
इसके एस्केल, हाँ एस्केल भी तो है, उसके साथ भी तो जाना है कहीं पे, हंट करने जाना।
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Pulling your ponytail, I suppose. Lambert doesn't know shit about megascopes.
No, he probably knew, but that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
ये कौन सी भाषा है मैम? हे ईदा के मिल आंसवाले बस वाले बोले
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered
FaceTime,
in a dialect
FaceTime चल रहा है.
speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Ledev Don et Tenid, Bondro Isne Iahus.
The
Recognize
dialect.
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The
Actually,
so-called One Speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
in Spain,
That does not
Wafal.
conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder
do you
Blood
mean?
can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
वार्निंग दिया है इसने हमें को. It can go either left or either right, and you are the one who will determine किस तरफ जाएगा.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work would be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Elven language है वो. ये उमा एल्व है इसका मतलब. हो सकता है ना?
all in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
तो लेवल अप पॉइंट्स अवेलेबल. क्या ही करेंगे, अपग्रेड हो गया खत्म. मैंने खेला है लेवल 22 ही है, ऐसा लग रहा है 100 लेवल्स तो होगा शायद, लग रहा है मेरे को ऐसा। बस 22 लेवल थी, हमने पूरा फास्ट फॉरवर्ड किया है, मतलब थोड़ी बहुत खेला है सेकेंडरी क्वेस्ट वगैरह, ज़्यादातर जो स्किप ही कर दी, मतलब जो मेन सेकेंडरी क्वेस्ट है वही किया हमने। मुझे तो लग रहा है ये 4th स्लॉट कब खुलता है, 28, इससे पहले गेम खत्म हो जाएगा लग रहा है मुझे। अरे इसमें मतलब वो जो होता है ना सेकेंडरी क्वेस्ट जो एक्सप्लोर करने पे मिलता है, हाँ वो सब मैंने किया नहीं ज़्यादा। मुझे मेन स्टोरी खेलना था इस, कभी और इंटरेस्ट आएगा तो देखेंगे, ऐसा कुछ ट्रॉफीज वगैरह करने का मन करे तब कर सकते हैं। ये एक ही पॉइंट है अपने पास, एक पॉइंट से कुछ नहीं होगा लग रहा है। होगा क्या? नहीं होगा ना। Nope. Talk to Lambert about journeying to the circle of elements. Locked है। क्वेस्ट देखते हैं, ये है ना, ये नहीं है, ये टू बेट अ फोकटेल, सर्च फॉर अटैक्स इन एंड्रेंस, फाइंड लैम्बर्ट, ये क्या है? यही दो कर रहे हैं ना।
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Blunt and honest.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Circle of Elements, क्या हो सकता है?
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
चलो चलते हैं फिर। Got one thing to do, then we can go. नहीं भाई चलो चलो।
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you.
तो
Can't get to
ये
the circle.
सेकंड क्वेस्ट है शायद ना, द फाइनल ट्रायल। ये मेन क्वेस्ट है अपना, ये लैम्बर्ट वाला है और ये एस्केल वाला।
Rock slide blocked the pass last
अभी
spring.
थोड़ा बचा है।
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
अरे पॉन्ड पॉन्ड है भाई, लेक है लेक।
Been thinking. We
इसको
gonna
पॉन्ड
swim
बोल
across
रहा
the
है।
pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
ये कैसा फिशिंग है? ब्लडी फिशिंग। अचानक
Not
से
your lucky day.
कुछ ज्यादा ही आ गया है। अबे ये लोग आते ही क्यों हैं, मुझे समझ ही नहीं आता।
Nothing here.
आजा भाई, तू भी आजा नीचे। आरती टाइम वेस्ट करता है और कुछ नहीं।
Nice shot.
अरे उड़ गया फिर भी।
Hunting's almost a diversion with that. Got hit me one. Oh well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
चल भाई
Save
चल,
that tail for
याड़ा
your
याड़ा
sorceress.
with the tail for the next success. Let's go, Lambert.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
ओके पहुंच गए फाइनली लेक के पास। पॉन्ड तो नहीं है।
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Find the boat. अरे भाई अब इनसे लड़ना पड़ेगा। ये छोटे मोटे आ रहे हैं, पता नहीं क्या नाम है इसका, ड्राउंडेड जो भी है। ए रुक जा भाई, अब आ जाओ अब आ जाओ। हाँ वहां पे और एक शूट कर सकते हैं क्या? ना भाई नहीं लग रहा।
great.
चलो बोट लेके निकलते हैं
Last thing
फटाफट. किल द वाटर आएगा. और कौन बचा है? अच्छा ये बच गया है. ये बहुत अनोइंग है.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
चलो भाई क्या अभी
Jump in the
बातें
boat.
करेंगे.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
बोट में बातें कर लेंगे. चलो.
Because it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Sail across the lake with Lambert.
Make this boat yourself.
लेक तो बड़ा है भाई.
Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles, nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
You are pricklier than Yen. Old Spear Tip still around.
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's
ये वो
uninhabited
mermaid है.
except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's
मरमेड नहीं
not?
हो गए.
Whatever you want to do.
We should investigate just in case.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
ये रहा भाई.
Hey, little guy.
सही में बच्चा है.
It's all right. You're safe now.
क्या हो रहा है?
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can
What
talk about
was
that later.
this?
Got the foglets to take care of now.
Foglets. Okay. क्या ट्रिक है इनका? अबे यार खत्म खत्म नहीं नहीं अरे क्या एंगल है ये तो पूरा हेल्थ कम कर दिया मेरा खत्म पता था मुझे इसको इग्नोर कर सकते थे वैसे हम एक तो मेरा हेल्थ भी नहीं है ये ट्रिक है पानी में भाग जाओ भाग जा बहुत कम हेल्थ है थोड़ा हील होने के बाद आऊंगा मैं तब तक लैम्बर्ट को लड़ने दो बेचारा अकेले लड़ रहा है एक को तो मार ले भाई एक को भी नहीं मार पाए अबे भाई दो 2v1 कर रहे हैं ये लोग इधर मेडिटेट भी नहीं कर सकता मैं Let's see if we can block them.
Lost your nerve?
ये ब्लॉक तो कर सकते हैं स्टन कर रहा है इसका अटैक्स ब्लॉक करने पे स्टन हो जा रहा है पॉकलेट है ना इसका वीकनेस क्या होगा फायर से तो ज्यादा कुछ हो नहीं रहा है इग्नी उतना इफेक्टिव नहीं है क्या वीकनेस है फॉगलेट का चलो दूसरे साइंस ट्राई करके देखते ओके दैट इज प्रोडक्शन इग्नी इफेक्ट तो है, हेल्थ तो जा रहा है। देखो भाई ये 2v1 करने लग जाते हैं लोग। 2v1 भी नहीं, मल्टीपल 3-4v1 हो जा रहा है। मार 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 मार। अरे भाई ये टीम अप नहीं कर पा रहा लैम्बर्ट। मेरा हेल्थ बहुत कम है, अच्छे से हील करके आऊंगा। तब तक लैम्बर्ट लड़ेगा मेरी तरफ से।
Stench.
हील नहीं है मेरे पास। मैं वन शॉट हूँ। Environmentally unfriendly. Kill 50 opponent using the environment swamp gas in okay. मैंने लेक का इस्तेमाल किया और एक बचा है अभी भी फॉगलेट। Finally.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
चलो फिनिश करते हैं, पहले मैं मेडिटेट कर लूँ। नाइस, अब हम केव के अंदर जा सकते हैं। नाउ वी कैन एक्सप्लोर द केव। Go through the cave.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
One.
ये GTA का कैरेक्टर पिक्चर में कैसे आएगा?
You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
What is this place?
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from
Aye,
a broken
aye.
mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
हाँ है मुझे तो फॉलो नहीं कर रहा.
Place
क्या
recently
हो रहा है
owned.
इसको?
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
मुझे तो लग रहा है ये यहाँ
So
टपक जाएगा.
soft and sweet, just sleep in there. Makes you want to make this.
ओए क्या है ये? ओल्ड स्पेयर टिप.
I'm up for the challenge.
अबे यार मैंने तो जगा दिया इसको. Shit. ये बॉम्ब्स हैं मेरे पास. ड्रैगन्स ड्रीम.
Miss me, horse son?
हा क्या डैमेज है. क्रेजी डैमेज. ओके ओके नाइस डैमेज. I will heal myself. डैमेज तो अच्छा हो रहा है. अरे मेरे पीछे पड़ा है ये. नाइस. लैम्बर्ट बेहोश हो गया लगता है. नो डैमेज नो डैमेज. हील होना है मुझे. वो भी हील हो रहा है. अरे बहुत इजीली मर गया भाई. ये कुछ भी नहीं है. अच्छा मुझे लगा थोड़ा स्ट्रगल होगा.
You gonna live?
इजीली हो गया.
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
वोल्टर कौन है वो?
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Loot? No loot? भाई इतना इसको मारा है, लूट तो मिलना चाहिए। आई डिजर्व अ लूट एटलीस्ट। मेरा हेल्थ क्यों कम हो रहा है? हेलो, मेरा हेल्थ क्यों कम हो रहा है? वेट, आई नीड टू सेव। नाइस। अब ठीक है। गो थ्रू द केव।
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing? Killing monsters. Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
गेट टू द सर्कल ऑफ एलिमेंट्स। क्या है ये सर्कल ऑफ एलिमेंट्स? वो क्या है? उगर है।
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Witches is too.
इनका मस्त रहता है डायलॉग।
Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do. Sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
और एक ट्रोल और 3 ट्रोल।
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanded?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Rocks not there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good?
Which are good.
Witcher's monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
क्या sword लीव करने बोल रहा है? What should we do? चलो चलते हैं without swords.
All right, we'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Get to the circle of elements. अभी अपने
I
पास
think you might have missed the following. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
Oh wow, क्या view है भाई? What a place.
Well, you made it.
No denying that.
Castle भी दिख रहा है यहाँ से. Mohin.
Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Put the phylactery on the altar.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
कहाँ जा रहा है? Light the torches around the altar. What next? चाहिए भी.
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta
What
do
next?
is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Yeah, Axie's useful and dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price, make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you've always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
But the truth is, हमने अपने पूरे गेम प्ले में वॉक थ्रू में एक्सी उतना यूज किया ही नहीं होगा. इग्नी यूज किया होगा ज़्यादा. एक्सी तो अपग्रेड भी नहीं, लेवल 1 नहीं है एक्सी अपना.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. Alright. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
फोर्सफुली विचार बनाया है इसको.
Need to get our swords. But you with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Butchers is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Gary, let's go.
Bro, gonna stay here a bit. क्या करूँगा भाई? रुक के.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
रूल्स को मारूंगा शायद, हो सकता है थोड़ा एक्सपी मिलेगा ना मारने पे. सर्च पर एस्कल्स ट्रैक दिखा भाई, क्वेस्ट दिखा. हो गया, अभी फोर्थ टेल मारना है बस. एस्कल ओके.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
आजा मेरे रोच.
That's it, Roach. Go, go.
इस तरफ गया है.
Come on, Roach.
ये स्किल का रोच है.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpio? Beautiful animal.
अरे भाई ये सब क्या छोटे मोटे वुल्व्स.
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Applying also increase damage to certain type of open the unit panel to apply an oil. पूरा गेम खत्म होने वाला है, अभी आ रहा है मेरे को अप्लाई एन ऑयल. ऑयल का ट्यूटोरियल अभी आ रहा है. ऑयल पोशंस टॉनी ऑयल ये सब है, यूज नहीं किया मैंने. अटैक पावर वर्सेस ड्रैकोनिड्स. ओके.
Prints. And hoof prints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Sample of its scent. ट्रैक्स यहाँ पे खत्म हो गए। Look around for more tracks loaded by skill using your Witcher senses. ओके नीचे जाना है वापस। अरे यार ये कौन सा वेपन निकाला मैंने अभी? मेरा स्वॉर्ड कहाँ गया दूसरा वाला? उसके बदले एक्स आ गया। मैंने चेंज किया है क्या कुछ इन्वेंटरी में? अरे ये कब लगाया भाई मैंने? ब्लेड और हाँ भाई तू अभी दिखा दे। ओके इसको मल्टीपल टाइम्स यूज कर सकते हैं क्या? 40 चार्जेस 24 अटैक मे बी, बट मैंने अपना स्वॉर्ड क्यों निकाला एक्स के बदले? अच्छा एक्स चाहिए क्या? नहीं चाहिए ना। अब ठीक है।
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Follow the smell using your Witcher senses.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
हा 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 डैड जोक मारा। The nose knows. Little bleeder. Little bleeder.
Soft to this steak.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Hunting कर रहा है hunting.
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
भाई ये सारे विचर्स का ऐसा ऐसा स्कार है फेस पे। इससे वो लैम्बर्ट के उसमें भी था, इसके में भी है, इसके पास भी है, गेराल्ट के पास। समीर का है क्या? समीर का नहीं है शायद।
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said,
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
Come on, you're a handsome guy in your own way.
Carol, please. Cut the crap. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Hide the folktale. अबे क्या ही चीज़ है ये सब? कुछ नहीं है।
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard!
We can handle this.
used to running through the gauntlet.
Yeah, your parries are shit. Focus on improving that.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
अरे हिट तक करने दे भाई. निकल गया यार. Chase the folktail.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut
Bleeding
itself,
heavily
run a
from an
spit down
artery.
his throat and out its
Blood's
ass.
light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Escalin Scorpion, bound by
Landed
fate.
here,
An
not very
enchanting
gracefully.
tale.
Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune.
Went to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gotta make a stand.
ये तो डेड एंड. अच्छा यहाँ पे है रास्ता. इजी है भाई. ये सब क्या है छोटे मोटे. Folktale,
All right,
folktale क्या ही
let's collect
चीज
the
है.
spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few times.
That was then. Yen's changed.
Right. Fine, never mind. Let's go.
और भी है लूट. मॉन्स्टर हाइड रॉ मीट. बोन्स नहीं चाहिए भाई. और कुछ है इधर? आई डोंट थिंक सो. विल रिटर्न टू केर मोहिन. क्या व्यू है भाई. क्रेजी व्यू है.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster.
Still
Roach or
can't
Scorpion.
believe भाई.
And
10
who's the
साल
better
पुराना.
rider?
2014 का गेम है. क्या बोल रहा है? हाँ रेस. चलो.
Not
Let's
really a
do it.
challenge. 'Cause
Let's
I can
do
beat you
it.
riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Okay, brother. गिल्ट ले लिया मैंने. बस ये हॉर्स का स्टैमिना खत्म हो जाएगा और कुछ नहीं.
Slow down! You'll break your neck!
यू विल ब्रेक योर नेक बोल रहा है बेशरम। पहुंच गए पहुंच गए पहुंच गए। ये क्या है? अबे यार क्या कुछ भी अपने आप ही रुक गया ब्रिज के पास। मुझे लगा खत्म हो गया रेस।
I could beat you riding a
चीटिंग
red
करता है।
sow. Good one. Underestimated you, or should I say scorpion. One fast mount. And I overestimated you. If I'd known it'd be that easy, I'd have bet something on it. Bet you next time. Thing is, I'll win. Yeah, sure.
Spend the evening with the other witches. Nice. ठीक है, no place like proceed to game main hall. ऐसा क्या? वहाँ पे मीटिंग होगा शायद। यहीं पे हमने ट्रेनिंग दिया था सीरी को। देखते हैं क्या सीन है। होला अमीगो सूर्या ब्रो और यू कहाँ है भाई? हो रहा है, सब बैठे हैं उधर उमा के साथ।
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Less invasive method. क्या करे क्या करे क्या करे? ये इनको सपोर्ट करे कि नहीं?
Don't take this the wrong way, Vesemir, but clock's ticking.
I ask only one night's delay. If nothing comes of it, we'll do what Yennefer wants. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone.
I सब hate करते हैं इसको सारे witches.
But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn with Uma or whoever hides inside him.
क्या करे पिकिंग करे इसके बारे में?
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age. That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month. So, got the evening off. What do we do with it? Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two. Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour.
I have to. I have no choice. It's for the story. Trust me. Story progress करना है इसलिए. कुछ तो हो रहा है. अटैक हो रहा है. कोई तो अटैक कर रहा है कैसल पे. In the middle of everything. वाइल्ड हंट तो नहीं कहीं. वाइल्ड हंट नहीं है. लग नहीं रहा वाइल्ड हंट.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Where have you been, Lambert? Bata.
What have you been up to, Lambert? On your way west last time I saw you.
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. The least we can do.
Eskel, what about you?
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Pickle juice. What the?
Eventful times for me recently. Kings,
Kings,
dragons,
dragons,
conspiracies,
conspiracy.
and then...
Found
never
yet.
again.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Uma बहुत famous हो गया है.
I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Trial of grasses. अब ये क्या है भाई?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Trial of grass. Become a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Gwent? Can we play Gwent?
Ooh,
Want to play Gwent?
now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
ये कौन है अब? अच्छा ये तो वही है. How about a round of cards? Let's do this. Samovila. उससे क्या है? Story क्या है?
Watch this about a Samovilla? Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been. Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress. For good reason.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it.
भाई इसका तो कान की बुली कर रहे हैं दोनों मिलकर.
You and Yen, happily ever after.
इसको बुलाया भी इसीलिए लगता है बुली करने के लिए.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along? In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things. Guessing that's quite a list. It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's
Vesemir
truck.
का
The height of
acting
fashion
अच्छा
in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Esco. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
cards. How about cards? चलो try करते हैं.
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
Right. 5 points.
Unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him? Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Northern Realms. Monsters. Nilfgaardian Empire. ये खेल सकते हैं ना, नॉर्दर्न रेम्स खेल सकते हैं, इसको भी ऐड कर देंगे. नाउ वी कैन प्ले स्टार्ट गेम. ट्रेन बहुत गलत टाइम पे आता है. फाइटिंग फ्रॉस्ट एडजस्टमेंट तो है भाई, पता है मुझे इसे। अच्छा, चूज अ कार्ड टू रीड्रॉ। ये रहने दे, ये भी रहने दो, ये भी रहने दो, ये भी रहने दो। फॉग, एक ये और एक ये। नाइस, अभी स्टार्ट करते हैं। And hands of the whatever we may be, we are not savages. Okay, ranged attack. चलो मैं भी ranged attack करूँगा अभी। I will play this guy. Your chance. Your turn. Okay, और एक ranged attack. 3। ठीक है, मैं भी और एक रेंज अटैक करूंगा। और एक, क्या कर रहा है भाई ये? कार्ड वार्ड नहीं है क्या तेरे पास? नाइन है उसका, मेरे पास 8 है। क्या कर सकते हैं? ये क्या है? सेट्स द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ ऑल रेंज्ड कॉम्बैट कार्ड्स टू 1 फॉर बोथ प्लेयर्स। ये यूज करूं? अच्छा, फॉर बोथ प्लेयर्स ना, बोथ प्लेयर्स क्यों करूँगा? बोथ प्लेयर्स नहीं करेंगे। चलो ये ट्राई करते हैं। के बराबर है 14। सेरिकैनियन फायर स्कॉर्पियन, क्या बड़े, ये बात है। मैं ये ऐड कर दूंगा। क्लोज्ड वाला भी है मेरे पास 3 कार्ड्स, बट आई विल यूज दिस गाय। Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. चलो 2 मिल गया, 2 +2 हो गया। इसने +3 कर दिया। इंतरा ब्रिगेड गार्ड। ओके ओके, इसका क्या सीन है? Place an extra card with same name, double the strength of both cards. Okay. Zoltan को यूज करें और की वेस्ट को। Let's use Zoltan. Easy lead. क्या क्या क्या? ये कौन सा कार्ड था? Emperor will use the North discipline. Nausicaa cavalry attack plays next to the same name, double strength of both cards. हाँ, लीड तो मेरा ही है। पास करूँ मैं ऑलरेडी लीड में हूँ। I can pass, right? मैं तो ये यूज कर लेते। पास कर दिया उसने, मैं भी पास कर सकता हूँ। आई कैन ऑल्सो पास। ये जीत गया। I won the round. Northern will not draw an card. Okay. तो उसके पास कितने कार्ड्स है? 4 कार्ड्स है मेरे पास। ओह शिट, एक लीडर कार्ड है और एक अटैकिंग है। ये सब तो यूज ही नहीं किया मैंने। ठीक है, आई कैन ड्रॉ दिस। नहीं कर सकता क्या? क्या करूं क्या करूं क्या करूं? चलो आगे लगाते हैं इसको। I will use this. फाइव है, बराबर है। पास करे पास करे पास करते हैं। फैक्शन एबिलिटी कैसे कैसे भाई, कैसे कैसे जीत गया? मेरे पास तो कुछ भी नहीं है। I have nothing. I will definitely lose this. क्योंकि अरे मैं कार्ड ड्रॉ नहीं कर सकता क्या? Let's use leader card. ड्रॉ कैसे करता हूँ? Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instant. क्या ही होगा इससे? जीत गया वो, पास कर देगा। अरे भाई दोनों के लिए क्यों कर रहा है? मुझे लगा सिर्फ मेरे लिए हो, दोनों में कर रहा है। क्या ही कर सकता हूँ, मेरे पास कोई कार्ड्स नहीं। जीत गया भाई, वही जीत गया। क्या कर सकते हैं?
So, Geralt, seems to me you got your ass whooped.
I'm lucky at cards, lucky in love, and vice versa. Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game. Student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never. and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then is
अबे
the
ये
next
तो
one.
मॉडर्न गेम है,
Sounds great. You start.
इसमें ऐड कर दिया इन्होंने.
Slept with a succubus.
अब succubus क्या होता है? I have no idea.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper?
पहले एस्केल गया फिर ये भी जा रहा है.
Could be beleaguered. I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Find Eskel using your wizard senses. Nice. इसका इस हालत में
Spilled some wine.
wizard senses काम कर रहा है.
Crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Whoa.
Eskel, chop,
weird
chop.
लग रहा है, weird. भाई बहुत ही weird लग रहा है. दोनों स्ट्रीम में कैसा दिख रहा है.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
ये तो बाहर जा रहा है. बाहर क्यों जा रहे हो भाई?
Eskel!
Eskel.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
I think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference.
Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
सो गया है.
Eskel, you drunk!
Hey,
Hey, level up.
there he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Esco. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better, a woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
क्या करे क्या करे क्या करे ट्राई करे ट्राई करना चाहिए मुझे तो लगता है ट्राई करके देखते हैं
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
देखते क्या होगा
Alright.
नहीं होगा मेरे को तो जहाँ तक लग रहा है ये लोग कुछ ब्रेक वेक कर देंगे
Twist here, turn
फिर
there.
कुछ और ही कहीं और ही
You
चल
gotta
जाएगा
say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your
Cosplay.
bloomers.
कॉस्प्ले करता है
I don't really like the idea either.
Fine. But if this Ida refuses to talk to us, it'll be your fault.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Kedmil bloodedwa. Hocus pocus abracadabra.
फोकस फोकस अब्राकडाब्रा
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
ये कौन है
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, off. Witches! Witches attacking!
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
चलो खत्म फाइनली
Damn. What a dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
जमीर कुछ कर नहीं पाया
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw
Looks
Sad
stable.
Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin.
Let's do
We
this.
need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Gather the necessary regulation of process.
You don't know.
You
who's
guys
trapped in
waffle
Uma's body.
me and
How did you...
I think we are good for today. We can continue these later. But before going, थोड़ा unlock कर लेते हैं, ये use कर लेते points. We have 2 points. So let's unlock something. ये 3 चाहिए. यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते. इधर भी सेम ही होगा. 3 points required. Same. यहाँ पे this we can, right? चलो यही कर लेते हैं अनलॉक. और क्या फोकस एड्रेनलिन बर्स्ट. चलो ठीक है, सही है. सेव गेम एंड वी विल कंटिन्यू द नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम. आज के लिए इतना ही. आई होप यू एंजॉयड. इफ यू डिड then that like बटन दबा दीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, शेयर कर दीजिए. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में. वी माइट स्ट्रीम विचर या वी माइट कंटिन्यू गॉड ऑफ वॉर. लेट्स सी, मूड पर डिपेंड करता है. चलो ठीक है, बाय.